Of course, we know that we have to build some more units, but also we have to protect those we already have.
Montreal's Plateau-Mont-Royal borough is taking steps to preserve affordable rental units by preventing the conversion of duplexes and triplexes into single-family homes. The neighborhood is planning to change its bylaws to make it harder to reduce the number of dwellings in existing buildings as a housing shortage continues.
We looked at where we were losing more units, and we realized that the conversion of duplex in cottages or triplex in duplexes, we lost a lot of units that way. So that's why we arrived with this revision, this new bylaw. It's the modification of the existing bylaw.
Plourde says policies from 2021 allowed the conversion of triplexes into duplexes, duplexes into single-family homes, and rental units into Airbnbs. With the new proposed bylaws, such changes will require landlords to go through a stricter approval process. Those who proceed without the proper permits will be fined.
We understand, that families may need a place to grow, and that's the reason why we can have those transformation through a special process, which called it's a derogation process with strict condition to make sure that the project will happen and to minimize the impact on the tenants.
Urban planner David Alfaro Clark says efforts to preserve existing housing stock are one important step in addressing the current housing crisis, and he urges all boroughs to consider other solutions too.
In a lot of municipalities and a lot of neighborhoods, the zoning is relatively restrictive. In your average suburb where you have single-family houses, detached single-family houses, well, often the zoning says that you can only build detached single-family houses, and that's something that municipalities need to look at to see, how and where can we open the door.
As for former and current tenants, the Plateau's proposed bylaw is a much welcome change.
Friends have told me about instances where tenants will try to take advantage of, especially students, right? They don't really know how the law favors or even how the law works.
I've had several issues of landlord actually not knowing the law, trying to ask tenants for things that legally they can't really ask. If we can put in place more policies so that the law is actually respected and so that both landlords and tenants' rights are actually respected, that's great. I'm all in favor of that.
The bylaw change will go through a public consultation on April 9th.
If everything goes well, we're gonna see in June, it's gonna be official.
In Montreal, Anastasia Dextrene, City News.